I want to do a video on some meal prepping and things that I'm doing for the week because I have endometriosis, at least we think. Can't be 100% confirmed without surgery, but that is what myself and my doctors have come to the conclusion of. I am getting surgery in the next few months, but I want to show you guys some of the meal prepping I'm doing so that we're sustainably eating an anti-inflammatory diet, because it's pretty hard to keep up with. It feels like a full-time job most of the time. My goal is at the beginning of every week just doing some meal prepping that makes things easier throughout the week. Okay, so first task is meal prepping salad stuff. So I have some Tupperware. While I'm at it, I'm gonna chop the rest of this lettuce up and bag it. Don't judge me, I'm using plastic bags. I really need new reusable bags. Then I will give this to the chickens. That is one bag prepped. I did buy a pre-packed half thing of purple cabbage, which I don't normally do, but every time I get a purple cabbage, at least half of it gets wasted. So as much as I try to avoid stuff like that. I am going to put in beans and corn, just pre-canned. Going to clean those real quick, but I have learned recently about having a more high soluble, I don't know if I'm saying that right, high soluble diet helps with endometriosis. Throw in some purple cabbage, and now we're gonna do some corn. So much of what I grow in my garden, I can put in my salads. Like I normally have lettuce, romaine lettuce in my garden, but I have not been able to get it to grow. I think the seeds are too old. So I'm going to order more seeds from True Leaf Market to get some more lettuce in my garden again. I also have tomatoes growing in the garden, which as far as I understand, tomatoes are inflammatory, but super confusing because some stuff says they have antioxidant properties, so they're not inflammatory for you, but for the most part of what I've mostly read, they are inflammatory. But I do have tomatoes sometimes because I make my own pasta sauces homemade, and I love a good tomato-based pasta sauce. So I try to follow an 80-20 rule of like 80% of the time I'm really on top of it, and then like I leave room for 20% of the time that's like out of my control or something that I really want, because being on a diet for health reasons can also put you on a slippery slope to unhealthy eating habits. So I just try to pay really close attention to that. I do have a hard time getting in iron because I can't have red meat. So, and I know I can take a supplement, but a lot of the supplements have dairy in them. So I'm gonna throw in some spinach. We already harvested some things this morning. This is another thing I'm going to prep. We're going to do some juice, but I did harvest some cucumbers already. I love some basil in my salads. Ignore all of these buds, you guys. I swear I pick them off more than once a week, but I also was letting them kind of grow because I do want some of them to bolt so I can get some seeds, but also because these taste really good actually in salads. Actually pick a few to give to my girls real quick. You guys want some? Do have some kale growing, but I am growing them for gifts for people because I like kale, but it's not my absolute favorite, so I have it in smaller quantities. But there are some things that I grow to just gift to people out of my garden. I do have so many bees right now. I am going to pick a couple things of basil though. I'm going to also harvest some dill. I love dill. I love a lot of herbs in my salad. Dill. That's probably all I need. So I'm actually going to bring this whole basket inside because I'm going to be making stuff with it. We're gonna clean these and add those. I'm gonna throw in some carrot and cucumbers. These are for the bowls that I just prepped, and then I will add chicken later and avocado later. Make these scraps to the chickens real quick. Ignore the background, it's laundry day, and we're keeping it real around here, but we just harvested a bunch of tangerines, so we're going to make some juice. I have this old milk container, I have 2 of them. We're gonna see if we fill this one or if we need to. I have a feeling I might need to. Oh, that's so good. Okay. All right. Orange juice number 1. Now let's make one for my in-laws real quick. It just started raining. Can you hear it? I love that sound. I love winter. All right, we have our orange juice and a juice for my in-laws. My next task is hard boiling some eggs, so we have some to throw into the salads or just have quickly on hand for breakfast. These eggs sadly are not from my garden, they're from Costco because my chickens are not old enough yet to produce eggs. I think they'll start producing in the next 1 to 2 months. The last thing I am prepping is chicken for the salads and just for anything else. I have on the meal plan for the week to make homemade pizzas with sourdough. But the rest of the dinners for the week I am planning to just make throughout the week or they're a quick crock pot meal. Everything else, I try to meal prep some breakfast stuff, but mostly it's lunches because I find that those are the meals that I tend to have the hardest time getting to during the day when the day's busy and we're running around. Dinners, I really look forward to just making those every night. I like to boil my chicken and then pan cook it. I'm gonna let the chicken and the eggs boil. It's so cozy.
I can't see your face.
Yeah. And now I want to get one of those suction cup thingies for the back of my throat. Boiled the chicken, the eggs are still going, but we're gonna dump this out into a strainer. All right, this is the meal prep. That is it for this video. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a garden harvest meal prep vlog. That's all for this video. Babe, you wanna say bye?
Goodbye.
I'll see you guys in my next video.